Hello everyone. So this time I am solving the problem palindrome reorder. And let's read the problem statement. Given a string, your task is to reorder its letters in such a way that it becomes a palindrome. And palindrome is basically read seen forwards and backwards. And then the input is defined. And then we need to print a palindrome of the original string. And if it does not exist, we have to print no solution. Okay. So the question is pretty straightforward. So for example, here if the input string is this, so okay, so I think the answer depends whether the length of string is odd or the length of string is even. A palindrome will exist if in case of an even string. Okay, so let me write this down. Okay, so I have created the file. So let's include bits slash stdc++ dot h and then change the namespace standard, and then let me define a macro local. You will see what this is used for. Just a second. Hashtag define. Oh, sorry, not define. If local open dot txt read this standard input stream. So the only thing that we need that is in the input is the string. Okay, so string s. I don't think we need to use getLine. Actually, not think. I'm sure. So we have the input. So let's go back to the question. So the question states that the characters are only A to Z. So normally we would need a hash unordered map to count these, but since these are only characters, we can use this. Now we calculate the frequency for each character. Now here's the thing, we need to check for the string. If the string length is even, then the frequency of all characters should be even, right? Otherwise, if the length if the length of string is odd, then the frequency of all characters should be even except for one, because you see that will be set placed in the center. For example, a we have AAB, so this will reorder to ABA. And for example, if we had If we had it like this, then it would have been A, B, B, A. So we need to check for this. Not int size. Let's just do this. S not size mod 2. Actually, not mod 2. We can do it like this. So in case if it is odd, let's define a string here. String answer. Now let's proceed. So and I equals 0, I less than 25, I plus, oh sorry, not 25, 26, I plus plus. If, if, uh, okay, so sorry, I took my time here. I need to think things through. So if the frequency of that character, actually let's rename this to figure out the syntax errors. Now we name it instead of let's rename this to if frequency of I is odd. Okay, okay, so if its frequency is odd and no, not we will not do this here. If answer empty, then because we need only one odd number, one odd character, so that's why we are doing this. Then answer plus equal to, not plus equal to, actually we can just set it like this, string of a plus I, and we will do it frequency of I times, right? Else we need to print no solution, and we are done, and then return 0. Let's just add a comment here on frequency, and if it's even, then we don't need to do anything. So now for the remaining characters also we need to do one thing. Yeah, mark this as -1 so that we know this odd, this is the odd one. Okay, actually now that I have done this here, we actually don't even need this joke, and we will be mostly repeating ourselves by copying the code. So let's just do this. Hmm. So now that we have made sure that a solution exists and we have handled for the odd occurrence of the string, odd occurrence character, now let's construct the final string. I know we can do it up, we can handle this up here in this loop as well, but that would be like too complex. Like not complex, but too convoluted. So if we get a TL, then we will look into that. Although I doubt, highly doubt that, since this is just 26, the loop will only run 26 times. Okay, so answer. Now what we need to do? Hmm, while peak of I. Actually, instead of minus one, let's just set it. See, that is better. While peak of I answer equal to and comment char equal to I a plus I and char plus answer plus char peak of I minus equals to, and now we can print our final answer. So this looks good to me. So let's test it in txt. Copy this from here, paste it, then okay. This doesn't look right to me. The frequency of this is the B wasn't added, right? But it should have, because frequency of B was 1 and answer was empty in that moment. And wasn't it added? Okay, let's check. Mm, Okay, so we are reaching here. We are definitely reaching here. Let's also do this. Session. Getting an empty string here. This string constructor works just like this, right? Maybe was it like this? Okay, sorry guys, I'm such an idiot. Hmm. Well, I'm still learning. Actually, I am not that familiar with C++. I generally use Java, but for competitive programming and stuff, for DS and stuff, I just use C++. Syntax is much shorter. Let's check for this. Um, but one at a time. Okay, works. Let's, let's see if there are any edge cases. Hmm. Characters will be only A to Z, so 26 is fine. We are initializing it with 0, and this logic also fine. And this, if character is odd and answer is empty, which means we haven't encountered any before. This, let's just check for this. A, B, no solution. Okay. Yes, we have to print no solution. So that also works. We check here. Mhm. This is also pretty straightforward stuff, nothing too complex. So I guess it should submit. Let's try submitting it. Submit brown. Hello, reorder. Okay, wait, just wait a second. I need to remove this. Okay, uploading main.cpp. Submit. I think it should be accepted. What? What? Huh? It was within local, right? Wait, I didn't check before writing if it was saved or not. Huh? Did I submit the wrong code? Wait, I think I submitted something else. Okay, 14. I had to do this 15 palindrome reorder. Oh, now I will not be using main or CBV name from right now. Yes, this time we have submitted the right code. Okay, so we are do getting PLE. I wonder if it is the string construction logic. Okay, so from now we will handle things here. We need to optimize our code. Okay, so if, but then I need to also modify my check. Else, hmm, sorry, calm, let me calm down first. Hmm. Okay, so if ans in this case, what we are gonna do, string, okay, I plus a, okay, going to inform frequency of I by 2 plus answer plus string frequency of I by 2 and then I plus a. I know why the code looks so ugly. Whatever. found all equal to false, found all equal to true, if I found all. Just a semicolon over here. Okay, and then remove the logic from here, and we need to do one more thing here. Size underscore p and for the answer dot size dot sorry answer dot substar um, from starting to n by 2 plus this, then the other half answer dot substar n by 2, yes, n by 2, and here also n by 2, because from the end, from the middle we need to pick up n by 2 characters. Okay guys, so let me explain what's happening over here. Let's say the current state of our string is this, and then we encounter a single b. Now what we need to do, we need to add this half and this half and place this in the middle. So what we will do, a b and then a. We need this. So what we will do, the length of this string is 4. So from 0th position we will pick two characters. So a and then this part. So let's assume the frequency of this for b was 1. So plus b plus from n by 2 position. So this will be 2. So 2 is here, the third character. And from there we will pick up n by 2 characters. So from here we will pick two characters. So a plus a. So this will be a. I think my oh, sorry. I think my logic is correct this time. So let's try to execute this. Okay, I think the B. Okay, we got an empty string. That's not good. I is that let me do this. Change the test case to this one. We got an answer this time. What was the problem with that one? Oh, I got it. I got it. I used lowercase characters here instead of uppercase. That's the issue. Okay, this also works fine. And then this, no solution. Good, good, good answer. Okay, so let's try submitting it now. The code looks so ugly. Let's just format it. Hmm. Let's hope it is accepted. Submit 15 palindrome. Okay. not the executable. Submit. Code is right. This is commented out. Accepted. Let's go. Finally. So this, I don't know if this is the optimal solution for this problem, but I think we are getting good execution time. So I'll look up on the internet later for the solutions. So uh, okay guys, so it is accepting. This is the code. That's it.